You'd be surprised at some of the stuff we do around here without running it by you.
It isn't operational yet, is it?
Not yet, but we have our best scientists working on it.
How quickly can you get us there?
Don't forget, I'm the one who gave the order to keep you away from that thing. Erasing the timeline is not an option.
Then why are we here?
When I was first briefed on you three, I thought my chief of staff was yanking my chain. I didn't believe him the second time either. Finally, he had to bring in the national security advisor to convince me that he wasn't kidding. On page 2,000 and something of the brief, one of you, I can't remember which, talks about how I handled a similar invasion in your timeline to the one that might happen here.
Of course, in our case, you had the benefit of an operational Stargate program for about 7 years.
Well, to be fair, it was actually the ancient weapons platform in Antarctica that saved us.
Exactly. Shouldn't it still be there?
It's under a mile of ice.
The Army Corps of Engineers have been drilling at the coordinates you gave us for the last 3 months. We're not there yet, but we're close.
Even so, its power source is depleted. We'd need a fully charged zero-point module.
Teonas, there's no reason it still shouldn't be there.
We're gonna have to steal a cargo ship.
Well, it's not like we haven't done that before.
Once we recover the ZPM, we can gate directly back to Earth because the Stargate's already in Antarctica. We'll just need...
Someone with a gene that can operate the chair.
If there's still time, sir, this can work.
That's the SG-1 I read about.
If the control crystal's intact and the power relay's in position, I should be able to dial at the gate in a couple of hours.
General Hammond?
Sir, it's good to see you.
If you say so. There are 4 F-15s on the tarmac at Andrews, each carrying minimal armaments and extra fuel tanks.
Once the Stargate is operational, you'll be escorted through by a squad of 4 Marines. That's not negotiable.
To keep us on mission.
It's not necessary, sir, but we'll take the backup.
Even if everything goes according to plan, it's going to be a couple of days at least till we get back. What are you going to do if Ball shows up before then?
Is there anything we can do, Dr. Jackson?
Well, I wouldn't mention us.
Thought of that one. Good luck.
To all of us, sir.
There it is, my friends. This little world in the middle of nowhere, lost and forgotten, until now.
Thanks to our Lord Baal, it is ours to enslave and pillage as we please.
It is an abomination they have been allowed to breed such numbers.
Their Stargate has been buried for centuries and was subsequently involved in an unfortunate boating accident. Hence, they have been completely cut off from us. They know nothing of the Gould. Nevertheless, there are far too many to control.
We'll just blast them to the brink of extinction.
That will not be necessary.
But it would be enjoyable.
I agree.
You are all so stuck in your ways. If we were to wipe them out by the billions of survivors would despise us for all eternity. I know something of these people. I have studied them for some time. If we give them cause to fight, they will fight to the bitter end. But if we promise them a grand future, if we offer them our loving kindness, and I assure you, my friends, they'll fall for it completely, as you have done with your Jafar. If by that you mean the Jafar who, with the promise of freedom, managed to defeat the combined armies of the System Lords. Yes. And that promise will be fulfilled. I'm sure it will. In fact, Tilk.
Yes, my lord.
Camulus has kindly offered one half of his domain, Australia, to the free